Where do we put our focus and how do we retain that focus when you're a business owner? A lot of times it's easy to get distracted by, things going on, shiny object syndrome, things like that. And so one of the things that we have to keep in mind, and I'm just gonna say this up front, this is something I struggle with a lot. This is one of my biggest struggles, is focus. I just really have a hard time focusing on things sometimes, and it makes it difficult for me. So I've been trying to teach myself different strategies for getting better at focusing. So one of the things that I started doing, and I learned this from a friend recently, and I just started implementing it, and it seems to work really well for me. The time blocking sounds so good, and I so wish that I could do that, and I feel like a lot of people talk about it, but I don't see a whole lot of people continuing, doing that consistently, because I think for entrepreneurs, it's really hard for us to sit down and have it so regimented, your whole day. I can't stand looking at my calendar and seeing, I have to do this from this time to this time, and this from this time to this time. It just hurts my brain. So this trick that I learned was to do these 90-minute blocks instead. I don't say I'm gonna start this at 10 o'clock. I get up, I do my normal morning routine, and whenever I'm ready to commit to 90 minutes, then I start a timer. And that 90 minutes is meant to be dedicated to pure focus on one task. So when we're deciding where to put our focus, the thing that I ask myself is this a revenue generating task? Is this a in the weeds thing, or is this something that's actually going to either make the company money now or in the future? Is it a revenue generating sort of thing that I'm doing? Is it helping grow and move my business forward? So every day asking yourself, are the things that you're doing moving your business forward? And figuring out what tasks that you need to do that will move your business forward, that will create revenue for your company, and spend your 90-minute focus time on that. So I started doing that, and I do 2 sessions. So I do one in the morning, and I do the 90-minute session, and I'm just focused on whatever those things are that I need to knock out, and just really being thoughtful about that and getting rid of all the extra distractions too, because that's the other thing. How do we maintain that focus? So for me, I put my phone on silent, vibrate, and I put it face down, because if I see that thing flash out of the corner of my eye or something, I can't help but to just look at it. So that's a big distraction for me. I also have to be in a quiet place to be able to work like that, focused. So that's really helpful. Some people like music, that could be helpful, or it could also be a distraction depending on your personality type. But having 2 dedicated 90-minute sessions a day, I feel like I have accomplished so much more. And actually, it's 3 hours out of the day. So, you're not working a long day, but you're working a very focused day, and you're very focused on those important tasks. And then if you've got time for the other, if you want to get in the weeds on something else, at least you got the most important things done, and you were focused and you were dedicated to that.